because of the information that they got from this guys. And I'd love to believe that they are going to share even more information with you, which will take us from page 4 to 94. Sorry, 100%. Right? All right. Nomalaja, yes. The person that I've been communicating with is Vanessa. I was president in 2008, and it is with great pleasure that we bless you guys this morning. Okay, just so we can get our bloods warmed up, you go with the pace of my instruction. I say clap, 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 and you must count. You count, right? So it's clap, 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 clap. Okay, so whenever you feel like saying something, clap your hands. Okay, so I'm from YEP movement, as you can see on my t-shirt. It's called Youth Empowering Phenomenal Movement. It is a structure that was established last year, February, and it is for young people, for the people. So today we came to you with information. So I would love for each and every one of you to give us a piece of your ears, if not all of them, and then just hear us out. So our first speaker for the day, I would like to give to you Umolen Muswane, somebody I think you guys are familiar with, who's been here at the school a couple of times.
Sanbonani. Thank you very much. As far as someone has said, may you please put on your ears. I'm sure some of you know me, we came here last week. But just to inspire you before I speak, I just want to introduce some of my colleagues because we're not all going to speak. There, and if I don't say your name, don't be sad. There, we have got Lindelani Mkonza, he's doing B accounting science at Wits University. He will raise his hand. We've got Gudulego Jamini, he's doing accounting science at Wits University. We've got also Brendan, he's doing actuarial. Okay, we also have Mamusa Muchisane doing mining engineering. And we also have the one who's wearing spectacles like me, Duduzi Vidagas is doing actuarial science. Also at bed. So we've got, okay, behind Duduzi, may you please. Okay. If I introduce myself, we should also scream like that. This Duduzi Lekunene, she's doing Bachelor of Education at University of Johannesburg. The one who's wearing a cap of swag, ne? So one in Yalunga is Twayo is doing geology at University of Witwatersrand. Then we have got Mpo Rakwadi. He's doing astrophysics at she's doing mining engineering at Etwatwa University. We also have Sam Muswani, my brother from home. He's doing, he completed electrical engineering diploma at the University of Then we have Musa Tamini. He's going to do his first year at Etwatwa University, BSc General. Alright, so, okay, my name is Muswani Mafule Molen. I've completed my undergraduate BSc double major degree in archaeology and geography. So I will be doing my honors degree this year, but without wasting a lot of time because we want to get the message across. We've got a lot of information here that we're going to leave with Mem Shala. Mem Shala will distribute it accordingly to all of you, ne? So that when the time will come to bring application forms, you have already decided upon what you want to start post-school, okay? So I would like to thank Mamutala and the teachers of the school and you learners for listening. I see that one is listening. So the most important aspect that I want to talk to you about is what kind of a person are you today? We are here to help you find it. What kind of a person are you? Are you that person when others are speaking, you are not listening? Or are you that person who says, if it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to happen that I go to bed like these people, if it is to be I go to UJ like these people, it's up to you. What kind of a person are you? Are you that person who wonder how did they make it and don't ask them questions? Or are you that person who loves when people are doing important things? Are you that person who's watching when others are working hard? What kind of a person are you? It's a homework for today. For this weekend, it's Friday. I don't know days of the week that much because I work. There is no holiday for me. You cannot, when you are a matric learner, have a holiday. Why? For who? For the what? So, guys, are we all listening? Because I've got 2 minutes left. I just want to say this information that we're bringing you, it has got a lot of information, ne? Make best use of it, ne? Ningailahle yada imbuzi ngaphandle. Guys, so for those to the grade 11s, your grade 11 report is going to either open or close doors of opportunities for you. If you say you're gonna start working hard in matric, forget. Because the doors will be closed when you want to open. Make sure you start acting like you are in grade 12. Okay? So work as hard as you can. Invest your time in education. Remember, I've asked you, Kuti, what kind of a person are you? You should at least, at least have 3 career options. At least. Kuti, number 1 maybe is engineering. Number 2, accounting. Number 3, health. So that when you apply, it's not when you start asking yourself, what do I want to be? It's important, start thinking about those careers as of today. This weekend we're giving you homework. We are saying, go and look inside you. Find your purpose. Ask yourself, what is it that you want to achieve in this world? Remember, I said to you, if it is to be, it's up to you. And if it is to happen, you have to make it happen. Lastly, before I give I just want to say, success, ladies and gentlemen, is not selective. You select. Mpo knows that he is doing astrophysics at Vets, no matter what. Even myself also, I came from far away in rural areas to do my grade 10, 11 and 12 here at Vets. They were laughing at me, he can't speak proper Zulu, he's from the farms. That's what they said. But you know what happened? You know what happened? By the end of the year of 2010, I was the top learner of FS Mom game. That's why I'm saying success is not selective, you select it. Success is not by chance, it is by choice. So choose to be successful. And last thing, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Thank you very much.
So I'm a former learner and I'm Etwatwa. I did my grade 8 at Etwatwa. Some of your teachers buying us. And I've been cool. So we need to like my guys, we need to like spinning. Every time we end our these are E4. The series 04. These are only stems male and one band was shy. So it's in like Lentumol and I show like Uguba successful. It's something you select. You understand? So I've taken that route now and said, you know what? It's time now to be successful. So I'll make it there. But in information is iguma metric because financial aid. There's something called financial aid, which when you apply, say for events, because in events I can only talk about events. You understand? So to my metric, you have a problem, a funding. Sometimes you don't know which so you told up funding, you wanna apply, but you have this thing which Marikaya Banama. You understand? I'm here to tell you which apply, even though you didn't have man. Because one thing I'll tell you as a secret, metric like I'm a but metric it's more like a bit easy. You understand? So I'm a result, so I told him grade 11 or first term metric. And again, we discourage you to apply like places like that. You understand? Because you might be shocked. I work there, Magu Value Code. So you find kids you apply distinction, you understand? Which is said, and there's nothing we can do about it. Late registration is not allowed because of chaos. So even though you're still getting our level 4, our level 3 match, apply to play any place, Vets, UJ, wherever. So that Masik figure is cut and you pass very well. You ask what you are not stressed. You understand? It doesn't hurt to try. But going back to that thing, financial aid, implementing when you apply for the financial aid, you gotta always follow up and ask, did you guys get my information? Did you guys get everything you need from me so that we don't tell them you understand? Because in the end of our life, sometimes it's not like sending a mobile. But you find that the information is Stacy and you understand? And the mouths are information submitted and last year and imagine 2 hours you find the information it's just defend that thing and say the information is completely dead and they say we need to apply. You understand? Sure. And I think as long as it's accepted, you have higher chances to be accepted by NSFAS. Especially since it's very low they can't afford. You understand? They're doing that to help people like us. I've used the financial aid for the past 3 years. Now I'm entering my 4th year. I'm still using the financial aid. You understand? Sure. I think that's all for me. That's all. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker, please give it up for our Stebatso.
Well, my name is Stebatso Jemina Gamini. I'll be representing Anglo-American Platinum. It's a mining company. I'm doing mining engineering at FBA. This will be my 3rd year. So, I'll be talking about the principle of seed time and harvest. It actually means that the seed that you sow and the time you spend on that seed, maturing it, like making it to grow well, it will determine the kind of harvest you will get. So, Lanang per se application form, like it's Anglo-American Platinum application form, they, like the bursary opportunities that they have, it's mining engineering, they have rock engineering, they also have geology, they have ventilation, they have the finance department, they have metallurgy and chemical engineering, and they also have mechanical and electrical engineering. So what I'm trying to say is, like, you don't have to stay here and say, no, I'm not a financial aid, that's when you achieve. So you can apply now. If I have 15 May, and what they want is your results from grade 11. So Kulman my grade 11, you have to start now and make sure that our results when they are better. And out of, like, they get, I don't know how many, like, bazaars by apply, and they only get 7,000 people throughout South Africa for their first interviews. And they only get 800 people for their second interviews. And from there, they only get 50 to 30 people who will only get the bursary. So just imagine from 7,000 to 800 to 50, or maybe to 30, because now the number, like, say, decrease because of, economy of South Africa. So they can't give you that bursary if your results are too low. So you have to make sure you see that grade 11, to say January, you work hard, you study hard, you study smart, making sure what some results are, they'll be worth this bursary. And they don't only take you because our results are good. They also see like what kind of a person are you? Like what kind of a leader are you gonna be? Like they give me this bursary for this 4 years, and then after that I'm secure a job. I'll be working in Anglo. I'll be having like a secure job. So yeah, another thing, if you are applying for this bursaries, don't apply with engineering, because I got good results, I should just apply for engineering. There are also other fields that you can apply to. What I'm trying to say is, don't apply for something that you don't like. Don't apply for something because it has money. Because I have, like, before I went to varsity, we did exposure year. Like, they give you a year, and then they expose you to the environment, yes, mining, or maybe to the plants if you'll be doing chemical engineering. And like, you'll be going to work every day, and then you'll see what in the future when you're done studying, what are you gonna be doing? And if you don't like it, it's fine. Like the money that they spend on you, they don't want it back. They just wanted to expose you. So if you don't like what you'll be doing, then you have a free choice of taking something else within that company, or you can do something else out of it. So what I'm saying is, do something that you like. And I was reading April and Love like 2 weeks back, and the author was like, look for God like a man with his head on fire looks for water. So look for your purpose like a man with his head on fire looks for water. Look for what look for the meaning your life. Look for what you are meant to do in life. Don't do something just because you are not PIS. Don't do something just because I was a Rubako. Because with me, my dad wanted me to do medicine. I can't stand it, guys. I can't stand like sick people. So I had to look for something that I enjoy. I had to go through that gap year, even though people thought I'm wasting my year doing that exposure year. But then it was meaningful because it gave me light. What am I gonna be doing? What kind of a manager am I gonna be? What kind of a leader am I gonna be? Like, working with old people who've already decided like you get that motivation of this is the kind of person that I want to be when I grow up. So yeah, principle of seed time and harvest. The quantity and quality of seed that you sow, it will determine the kind of harvest you will get. Start now. It's never too late. Even if you're in grade 12 and your results at grade 11, they were not that good, you still have a chance. Start now and make sure that whatever results you're going to get at the end of the year will be better than the ones that are grade 11. Thank you.
Hi, Sanmanan. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it's been raining
My name is
non-stop.
Mamel Lomoloy. I'm a former student of FS. I matriculated a long time ago, 2008. I'm currently involved in a group called YAP. It's Youth Empowering Phenomenal Movement. We are here to work with you guys. We want to help you guys establish your career. We want to help you guys develop your talents. At the end of the day, it's not about being an engineer or an accountant. You can be a public speaker, a successful one. You can be a motivator, a successful one. You can be a poet, anything you want to be. So I'm here to actually look at the aspect of talent in that regard. I remember when I was in high school, I struggled with literature. Who can tell me here, master's literature? Here, anyone? If you do, be confident, raise your hand. I want to say it. So you guys are good in language, but not in literature, which is something you should really master, because when you go to university first year, this is not to scare you. You do English as your first language, not first additional language. You do it as your first language. Now you must understand the likes of Shakespeare, you know, who reads Shakespeare? Macbeth, anyone? Do you guys read at all? What do you read? Okay. When I say you guys read, I don't mean it in a form of study. You have to study every day. But you need to read to enhance your vocab. You need to read to learn new words. You need to read to be able to stand in front of people and just leave them, like, wow. You need to be able to do that. They spoke about careers, they spoke about university, they spoke about entrance, they spoke about bursaries, but there's a start of it all. You need to manage your time. You need to study, guys. When I say study, you don't need those late night sessions, you see, where you decide that you're going to study and end up not studying. Choose the people you want to study with. Choose the right people. Invest your time in the subjects that you think you struggle with. If I'm good at maths, I'm going to practice maths when I have to practice maths. If I'm struggling with science, I find someone in my class who masters science. Stop talking behind people. Stop making this thing because you actually science. You understand? Align yourself with better people for you to move forward. There's another thing that we have as students. We have certain attitudes towards certain teachers, which is not all. She's here to do her job. She gets paid for her job. She got a qualification for a job. What do you have? Nothing. So the first thing you can do is work well with them and not against them. You guys listen. When you come here, these people are here to guide you, to give you information. If you feel, however, that it is not enough or it lacks somewhere, you approach. Approach is very important. I wasn't smart in school. I was a hard worker. But I got 4 distinctions. I wasn't smart. I was a hard worker. I worked hard. And I made sure that my friends were friends who shared my goals. You see, when we're sitting as friends, so I'll make a typical example of girls, they always talk about goals. Yes. Let's get this done. What I'm actually challenging you to do is to have a friend that you will not spend an hour with and having not learned anything. If I'm going to be your friend, I'm going to visit you at your house for 2 hours. When I leave, ask yourself, what did I gain from her? Why was she here? What did we talk about? What was fruitful? You understand? Well, John will always be there. We'll always talk about John, but there are things in life that we have to address properly. So, EYAP movement is here to facilitate that kind of environment. I know there are people here who can dance. I know there are people here who can sing. I know there are people here who can talk. You need, besides education, you need something to fall back on. You need to find your passion, your purpose as a person. I normally say I'd prefer you not to be considered as clever or smart. Be wise. Because wisdom is a definition of terms. If you can do that, you're gone. This goes to grade 11s as well. When I was doing my grade 11, I passed my physics for level 4. I was devastated. Because everywhere where I applied, they said, nope, no, wait for your matric, wait. And I suddenly gave up and said, I'm not going to apply. No bursaries, not varsity, not anything. To my amazement, I passed my matric. And if I had not applied to VETS, and VETS had my information, I'm sure I wouldn't have done my engineering. By the way, I'm studying BSc. I wouldn't have done it. But because I applied, even if, yet still they rejected. But when they got my matric results, they called me, like, you made it, come study, so you guys need to apply now. I was interacting with a few of the students. I was asking them, what are you studying? Someone said commerce, somebody said science, and somebody said general. When you live here, like Monan said, ask yourself, why am I doing commerce? Am I doing commerce because I felt science was too hard? How do you know something is difficult when you haven't tried it? And every subject is difficult. There's no such thing as a history lula. Yeah, Shayaba. So, you guys do me a favor. You guys do me a favor. When you live here, ask yourself, why am I doing the subjects that I'm doing? Do I have a specific career that I'm driving towards? And if I do, use the people you have. These teachers have information. These teachers can help you. Stop working against them. Work with them. Wisdom is a definition of terms.
By the way, my name is Polani Gogozana. I want to go for the virus. I'm a former student at Etwatwa. I started in 2005, 10 years ago. You know, Mofunda from grade 1 to grade 9, Upasa over Ucho 5. And then Mofia grade 10. So I carry a fee. And I was really to Tom. Papili life. Because you put in a move. I become one of those guys. I'm like what grade 10, like king. I'm food and pass. Grade 11, king. And then when I was doing my grade 12, we worked for something along Valentine. Contracting going for this and I think. At my grade 12, Mango Pad, when Paddy Mess, Yakumul Mess when you pala every Monday, the mess being shy. Being a top student who mess. Maramanji because could bring Pasamisane, a mess when I treat. And then Mang Paddy Paluch when I treat. Grade 12 and P. But as I'm like after that, as azange ngithi asina ngabuza kusikhona umuntu emahlasi ngabuza okay mina ngenza kanje kanje wathi okay hamba e-district and then register for road driver ne ngasaphumenta mangibhala khamba lama results lebe ngihleli sengimasari I got to be maths because I gave myself this card of food biology I've been a style mara I think push that just 2 subjects my pass and my boss lady la uthe makangeza task yanamhlanje she said you've been in the music industry entertainment for 15 years advice I'm a student that's what laba funa ukuba ku entertainment guys it's not easy the 15 years and we entertainment I started year 2000 like what nje ngizofunda vele ngifika sonke stories ngizoqala sengijiva thuma sengikhohle ukuthi from 2000 until 2005 bengisebenza with a lot of artists of South Africa from we can name them from who Ada Abumshoza and then in 2006 when I started to Bala, I was lucky to Kona Art Center touch. When they took me in 2006, I joined and then I joined Love Life. I'll tell you what I'm doing in life. I'm going to Love Life. From that art center, I learned a lot through dance. I can't support that thing. I can't want you to make the industry about my busy. La Mantombazana, Anjan Chali, industry drugs, Yabona like Nzubani AIDS, this is I'm not alive. But to tell you the truth, where I am today, and one biography, where I write my profile, I can company on food. I call on food this called as. Right now I can go to MIT, on Saturday. But as I'm paying the art fair, along the way, 2008, I was following some art school. I was took by Africa Umoja from that school, From there I started to tour around the world. Through dance. I'm telling you, with talent on my 70s song, I travel all over the world. I started to tour. In 2008, September. 2008, I was lucky, I'm being cast there called the first cast, to go to America. To represent South Africa as Umoja. And we came number 3. And then 2009, I worked with them and then Ngabashi. There was a group in Marimba that a lot of people they know. When I was working with them, I found myself there's a skill that I have, which is marketing. We managed to hook up with this to talent. We went there for a month, selling Marimba pen. Just getting paid for that. Anga qualification beside to matric. At my time to matric one, and then it was making money. I was a bambang rejected among fully because I think I'm born. I don't understand. But I told myself throughout this year, I'll make sure that I have money to go back to school. And then I was shocked that we told enough. After I'm done with Marimba, I went to Umoja and then started to tour around like about Russia. Like other countries around Africa, like now in Fusuguago, Martin. One thing I will tell you, and I feel, do what you believe, don't do what your parents tell you to do. If you feel like me now, when get paid, I got a friend, and the one I work with, one of the top motivational speakers, who was Ukumanje 1 hour for dinner, 40,000 again. Due to time, I'll tell you what I am right now. I'm running my own company, which is Virus Empire Entertainment, where I run like I'm an artist. I do my workshop, at the same time I'm under here. To tell you, to start that company, very easy. For 3 years, that's what we needed. Last year I won the South Africa's second best marketing company. And I won the award at Link. And now this year, my school is the founder for marketing and handling management school of business. Which I don't even pay a cent for it. Now you can do it as I did it. I wish I had enough time to talk to you, but due to time.
I know that it's different, but when you saw me leaving, I went to the kitchen, I spoke to the ladies. Okay? Just to introduce myself once more, I am the CEO and founder of the Youth Empowering Phenomenal Movement. I am a former student of FBA, former president 2008. I am an Activate Change driver for 2015. So I want to run through 3 aspects with you. Number 1, self-esteem. With self-esteem, you know, no one is perfect, right? What is this? What's special about Islam? What's special about Islam? Islam is even different from any other of your 4 fingers. I'm a finger, right? Because I'm a finger, our funny now. So that's the same as all of you, Shelila. You are all unique. All of you say, I am Tambodi. I am Tambodi. Raise your thumbs up. I am Tambodi. Yes, you are. So number 1, you need to keep a positive spirit going, right? Because at the end of the day, as Shelila, you want to achieve something, but then you need to keep a positive attitude. So you must go through life saying, I am Tambodi, meaning you are different from, no matter what you twin, you are different from your twin, you are different from your friend, you are different from anyone, right? I am Tambodi. Thank you very much. You know, with self-esteem, it has taken me to places in self-esteem. I'm a confident speaker, I'm a public speaker, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm just a speaker. In a nutshell. So, you know what happened? With self-esteem, I want to emphasize leadership. Leadership starts with you people. President, why not challenge you? Let it begin with you. You know, a wise person said, the measure of who we are is what we do with what we have. You use what you have to be who you want to be. Do you understand? With leadership, I found myself traveling to London from grade 10, grade 11, because I took a step to say, I want to do it. I traveled to London, no Mr. Riva, FS grade 10, where I had to go and unveil the statue of our town. They can assume Guti, Uri Tanda. They can assume Guti, I lawyer, Papa, no, that's because I had a high self-esteem and I had the leadership drive. That is another reason why I started the Youth Empowering Phenomenal Movement, because I want to encourage each and every one of you guys to take leadership as a step influencing. Don't wait to follow someone, but let somebody follow you. But somebody cannot follow you if you just come in the blue. And you attract the kind of people, it's like druggies. Right? Why? Because they are somebodies. And then what I want to encourage you today is to discover your passion. Discovering your passion, you have heard our speakers. Our speakers, they in engineering, they in the universities, and mind you, I completed my national diploma in mechanical engineering. So you have to have something on hand. You need to discover your passion now. You need to know what you want to be from where you are, man. We have got so many talents and embrace. So it doesn't mean you have to fall into engineering, you have to fall into accountancy, you have to fall into education, but let your talent work for you. Discover your passion. Remember, you are Dambo. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Let's all do this. Say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Listening with the speed. 1, 2, 3. 1. 2, 3. 1. 2. And Jani? My name is Simon Mashiku. All the way from Davidson. And I'm from a company called SS Consultants. Movement. So I'm a motivational speaker by profession and I'm a facilitator. So today I just want to speak to you guys. These three people, these are three types of people. I'm going to listen today and I'm going to take what they say to me. You understand? So you're going to decide which kind of person you are. But today I'm going to talk to you. This is what I want to say to you guys. If you can see it, you can have it. Say it with me. If you can see it, you can have it. Anything you see, you can have it. Whether you come from a background disadvantaged, or we are a family rich, or we are in a motto, but once you see it, you can have it. You understand? It's a muchacha, that's why we like to get them on. Because Mela were now very successful with anymore. Do you understand? Let me tell you, this is life. Whether you believe it or not, anything you believe you can achieve. If you desire it, you can have it. If you want it with your life, you can have it. Do you understand? I don't care what's in your kupega, or the brand or whatever. Let me tell you this. If everything that you can be tomorrow, it starts today. You understand? If you want to make it in life, it's easy. You have to believe what you have in your heart. These people in Bangladesh and Namsaji, it is not because maybe you are rich or anything. It is because they once saw it with their eyes, they believed it, and they are having it today. It's an option here.
Election nakhona abantu abayi-3 futhi. Khona abantu abamekoneni. Bondlula bakhuluma ngabo. Niyabazi? Then election itutshele le. Election khona abantu abavuka ekseni bayahamba bayophusha bayopressa bayokhala. Do you understand? Bese election khona abantu abahlezi abazindaba zabantu ukuthi ubani wenzani kanjani nobani. Do you understand? Clap once, twice, once. But let me tell you this. Today you have to decide the kind of person that you are. Kabanga ukuthi wena ubani uyaphi na bobani. Because let me tell you this. Anything that you want to decide today determines the future. Any decision you take today will say a lot about you. Do you understand? It's either now in the coming 10 years, you're showing another robotics push on PM, or you're showing another thing some good time. Twice. The reason why I'm saying all of this, it is because let me tell you, each and every person who's are special and unique. We are all born with different gifts. We were born for a purpose. We were born to achieve something in our lives. But what makes us not to get where we have to be, it is because we do not believe much about ourselves. Do you understand? Mina, I've been doing motivational speaking facilitation for the past 7 years for a Department of Education. And let me tell you this, it is not because I'm special. I started speaking to lives not created, and I decided to say, I am going to change my life. SEO, because the SEO at that time was the only platform I could get to do what I love. One day now, I'm not district officials. But I didn't stop because I loved what I was doing. Do you understand? I spoke, and I spoke. Do you understand? And after that, they called me, what someone should come here. We want to give you a platform to do motivational speaking facilitation and peer education. We want to pay for your fees after your matric. Today, when I email out today, it is because of what I decided to do. So let me tell you, the right time to start doing what you love, it is now. But how do you start it? You first have to believe it. Good, you have it in you. Then once you have it, you're going to see it. And when you see it, you're going to do it. Do you understand? This is what I'm going to say. Let me tell you this, we have different families. Do you understand? But let me tell you, you understand? I want you to understand this. Norma, at the end of the day, every person who began the challenge and people. Do you understand? But let me tell you this, what's going to drive you to the point of your ultimate success, it is you believing what you have inside you. Do you understand? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you see and what you are going for. Raise up your right hand, put it in your chest. Say, I am what I believe I am. I'm going to achieve what I believe. I'm going to achieve what I see. And it's going to start today.
And if you guys need anything, you can go to her We as Yep Movement, we are a movement for the youth. We've got membership forms. If any of you would want to be a part of us, you can get membership form from Mshala. You fill it in and then you take it back to her. Me now, I will communicate everything now, and we have taken up most of the time. So I would also love for you guys to give yourselves a round of applause. So what is going to happen now, you guys, you will be able to go for your lunch, and if there's any of you that have questions, you feel free to ask them now, or if you want to see us on individual and personal levels, it's fine. You can stay behind and then you can be able to ask us questions and get whatever information. If you want to take pictures with us, you can be able to do the same.